Hey folks, welcome back to my channel, Terry Fitzgerald, MBA Forex University. On this channel, we talk all things buying and selling your small business. So today I want to talk about what type of financial structure is normally associated with you buying somebody's small business. This is an important video because you need to take this to heart and make sure you are very much aware of this as you're going through the process of buying or selling your small business. And that is, when you're buying a small business, there's generally three components to funding the small business, to buying the purchase, funding the purchase, making it happen. One is you generally will have to put some money down, anywhere from 10 to 20% you would have to put down. So if you're buying $1 million policy, not policy, I'm in the life insurance business, but say if it's $1 million price tag, you're generally going to need to put anywhere from 10 to 20% of that down, $100,000 down, okay, to as much as $200,000 down. Second component is going to be you're going to have some kind of financing. Generally, people will go to a bank, borrow a certain percentage of it. Generally, banks will lend you anywhere from 40 to 50% of the sales price, and then you would have to either personally guarantee it and put up collateral for it. So they'll generally do $400,000 to $500,000 of $1 million price. Okay. The balance of that, plus your 10 to 20%. Whatever the balance is, that's the third component. This is key. The third component generally is seller financing. The seller will finance the difference. So if it's $300,000 left, then the seller will carry the note. So you would pay the seller. But this is why that third piece is important, young people, especially when you're buying. You want the seller of the business to have some skin in the game. You want to make sure this is a viable business for you going forward. Remember, there's a reason why the seller is selling the business. So to prevent a major problem, you want a good portion of the sales price to be spread out over time. That way you can ask them to consult a little bit. They know where all the dead bodies are buried at. So, but it's going to take some time for them to share everything with you. As they get more comfortable with you, as the trust gets better and improves, then over that transition period, generally you want 60 to 90 days, you can find out what you really need to know to make sure this business keeps going. So, in summary, one, you're going to put generally 10 to 20% down. Two, you generally will get a bank to finance 40 to 50% of the price, of the sales price. And the third is, whatever the balance is, generally the seller will take back a second note. They will seller finance that difference. That way, all parties are invested in this transaction. You got you put your hard-earned money on it. You got two, you got the bank, but the bank's going to want collateral either from the company or from you. Generally, they're going to want you to personally guarantee the loan, put up some collateral, and they may even ask to use some collateral of the business that you're buying. The third component is going to be seller financing, generally 3 to 5 years, the seller financing, to make sure everybody has skin in the game. All right, hopefully you have found this to be helpful. If so, please share it. Please hit the like button if you like this video. If you need some personal consultation, reach out to me and we can talk about it and go from there. Other than that, you have a great Friday. See you next time.